This is a happy day. We like swearing ins, and we like promotional ceremonies. We like award ceremonies. Those are good days, and this is a great one. I especially want to welcome all the family and friends of Sean who are here. Thank you for coming and supporting him. As the people, you'll notice that almost all of the police officers are standing up and back. That's very typical of police officers, but a police officer's life would not be possible without a family and without friends that support you, and you'll learn what that means in the coming years. But I think if you ask anyone in this room how they get through, because it is a great career, you have the opportunity to do so much good, but there is some hard stuff to live with it, and without people that care about you and support you and are there for you, it is not possible to do it. So I really want to thank, because there's a lot of you here to support him, and that makes me know that he's going to have a very long, very successful career, because it looks like he has great support, and I just want to say thank you for coming. We love swearing in police officers. We do big formal ceremonies for it, and that's very appropriate. But we also have another new employee, and I didn't tell her I was going to do this, but and everyone's walking away from her now. You can see that going on. She's turning around. Laura is our newest dispatcher, and I wish we swore in dispatchers and we could make a big public deal about it, but we don't swear them in. But I just want to recognize Laura and welcome her to JPD, and you will learn that the dispatchers are going to save you on more than one occasion. So welcome Laura as well. So police departments, you know, I don't think it comes as a shock. I've said this a couple times swearing in, that the American way is we are very fearful of an overpowerful government. The whole Constitution was written to not give me power as a police officer. The entire Constitution was written to protect you from me as a police officer. The Constitution's written to limit government authority and to protect people, because we're very fearful of a too powerful government. And if you look at what the power that you're going to have, the police officers have, they got the power to take life, right? You're going to carry a gun, and you may have to make one of those decisions in the split second without any sort of judicial review of, do I use deadly force, do I not use deadly force? And we're going to trust you with that. You have to make that decision. You take liberty, you take property, again, without prior judicial review. And this is one of the most incredible powers that we give to people in government. And with that power comes an intense amount of responsibility. You're going to learn as police officers, we live in a glass house. Everything we do, whether we're working or in our private life, becomes part of how we're seen by the public, and it makes a difference. I used to tell people, if you wanted to smoke marijuana, you're going to have to go to Colorado, because you just can't do it here. Now marijuana is legal here too. But if you wanted to smoke marijuana, you got into the law profession, because it's different for law enforcement, right? We live in a glass house. When you get to go to the academy in Sitka, it's a great place. I've become fond of calling it Club Sitka, because they got it's a great place, right? It's right there near the ocean. They got a really good training program there. They're really nice to you when you show up. They're all about what can we do for you. I'm kidding, because they start yelling at you the second you get there. They start telling you to do push-ups. But anyway, when you get to Club Sitka, there's a quote on the wall in the cafeteria where they actually do feed you steak and crab legs. I saw pictures back of, I think back in the day they weren't feeding you steak and crab legs. I saw pictures of crab legs at Club Sitka. Anyway, in the cafeteria they have now the kinder, gentler Club Sitka. There's a quote, it's one of my favorite quotes. It's from Abraham Lincoln. It says, "Nearly all men can stand adversity, but if you want to test a man's character, give him power." Now, family and friends, I gotta tell you, we tried our hardest to find something wrong with Sean. We really did. We tried as hard as we could to find something wrong with him. So congratulations to everyone that helped raise him and to get him where he is, because we could not find something wrong with him. It was, notwithstanding our attempts. We hooked him up to this machine that he had, I think Lieutenant Campbell's here. Lieutenant Campbell probably did. He hooks you up to this machine that takes your blood pressure, your pulse. I think he's got this bright light he turns on and shines at while he's doing it, and asks some really uncomfortable questions that no one ever wants to get asked in their life. And he'll ask the question as the little heart monitors go and look up and see it. He made it through that. Mike Wise, who's back in the back there, I'm sure he called up most of you and said, hey, what's going on with him? What's he done? You know, and so we dug. The reason we did that is because we're about to give him all this power we just talked about. And it is absolutely vital that before we give that amount of power to someone, that they are an upstanding person of the highest moral character. And we are very pleased to have Sean, who is that very upstanding and the highest moral character person. So I'm going to read a little bio of Sean, then we'll do the swearing in. So Sean Ahshapanek was born and raised in Mississippi by his parents, Lori Ann Ahshapanek and Colonel Don Ahshapanek II. Sean has a younger brother, Don Ahshapanek III. Sean is a tribal citizen of the Mississippi Band of Choctaw Indians in the Kiowa tribe of Oklahoma. Sean graduated as salutatorian of his class from Choctaw Central High School in 2005, and then pursued higher education at Haskell Indian Nations University. There he graduated with his associate's degree in natural science. Also at Haskell University, Sean met his partner of 8 years, Barbara Dude, who's a lifelong Junoite. Together they have 2 children, Michelle and Sean Day. Sean made Juno his And that is the best part of the ceremony. We should just stop. Sean made Juneau his permanent home in 2011. During his time here in Juneau, Sean's employment has varied from fisheries work to retail management and hazardous waste supervision. Sean's hobbies include family-oriented activities, playing basketball, trips to the gun range, and most recently, fishing for salmon and fixing up his boat. Sean is dedicated to protecting the beautiful city of Juneau and working through the challenges each new day will bring. Sean is honored for the opportunity to serve our community and to work for the Juneau Police Department. And I've gotten to know Sean just a little bit in the last little bit that he's actually been with us for a week or two. And I got to tell you, I've never seen anyone smile so much. It was so great to work with. And he was out working when we were doing the little search we were doing for the missing autistic boy. He was out working with the detective and just digging into everything. And what a great asset he's going to be. So we are now going to swear you in. How does that sound? Pretty good. You're in.
Yes.
I state your name.
I, Sean Ahshapanek,
Do solemnly swear to obey the lawful orders of my superior officer,
do solemnly swear to obey the lawful orders of my superior officer,
to abide by the law enforcement professional code of ethics,
to abide by the law enforcement professional code of ethics,
to support and defend the Constitution of the United States and the state of Alaska,
to support and defend the Constitution of the United States and the state of Alaska,
and to observe and uphold the laws of the United States, the state of Alaska, and the city and borough of Juneau.
and to observe and uphold the laws of the United States, the state of Alaska, and the city of Juneau.
I accept as a condition of continued employment as a police officer the requirement to at all times abide by the rules and regulations of the city and borough of Juneau Police Department.
I accept as a condition of continued employment as a police officer the requirement to at all times abide by the rules and regulations of the city and borough of Juneau Police Department.
I affirm my allegiance to the people of the city and borough of Juneau who appointed me as guardian of their lives and property.
I affirm my allegiance to the people of the city and borough of Juneau who have appointed me as guardian of their lives and property.
I take this oath knowing full well the responsibilities of my office and promise to act at all times with integrity, honesty, and honor as a law enforcement officer, so help me God.
I take this oath knowing full well the responsibility of my office and promise to act at all times with integrity, honesty, and honor as a law enforcement officer, so help me God.
So the first part is for the other Juneau officers that are here. You'll notice this badge number says 199 on it. We're turning a century, so the next one will be 200. That's pretty darn cool. And as is our tradition, I'm going to invite you. Oh, we got 3 handshake? Yeah. We're posterity, right? We got that one.
More of the number.
We don't stage these things at all. No. So I'm going to invite Barbara up for the pinning of the badge. again, thank you for coming. Thank you, family, for coming. And take a minute to come up and congratulate Sean. So thank you very much.